So welcome back to a new video. This time we're actually going to do a full thorough review on the lightsaber that we basically reviewed in the last previous video.
And got a little ahead of ourselves on that video.
Because
we literally just opened it that day. We didn't have a chance to
we
play with
opened it that day and we did not really play with the actual saber, and we found some things that we don't like. We're not saying the saber is terrible, but it could be better. Specifically, the blade. I don't know what's going on back there.
Don't mind what's going on back there.
Yes, so we're going to go into full detail on the Rey exclusive lightsaber that is a Disney exclusive that you can only get at the Disney parks. What is going on back there? Okay,
just ignore that. Anyway, so yeah, like she was saying, we went into it last week and we went into it a little blind. We were very excited when we opened it. It looked really nice, and it is really nice. But really playing with it, there were a couple of drawbacks that we saw to it.
Yes. Not actually on the hilt itself, but the actual blade. Even though the hilt has its little things too. So, you want to take it from here?
That right there is one of your problems.
The soundboard, it's
the soundboard
pretty terrible.
It does not have the same reaction as the Black Series. Other thing, and we'll turn off the light to actually see this better, but it should not blink like that.
It should not flicker. Lightsabers do not flicker. I'm going to show you, this is the, what do you want to call this? The Anakin Luke Rey saber?
Mm-hmm. The actual
this is the
Series.
Black Series one. This is not the new Rey from Black Series. This is actually like Luke's lightsaber, but it's actually Anakin's. Passed down to Luke and passed down to Rey. But as you see, this is way louder.
Yeah, just compare that.
Just watch. I'm gonna put it so you guys can hear it. Watch. Now, do yours. Way weaker. Now, see how there's no flickering.
No, now it's not.
Yeah, this is not even doing it. There's no flickering of the light with this one at all. I'm going to show it to you guys in the dark so you guys can see it better, because obviously here you can't really tell. So, I'm going to turn the light off right quick. Light up yours. It's so low. They could have done such a better job with the soundboard on this.
Yeah, and it's a shame because the hilt is, to my opinion, I like this hilt better than that one. It feels heavier, and I mean the fact that it comes off is amazing, but they really got cheap on the saber part of it, on the light part of it, and the sound, yeah.
And you have to, there you go. A lightsaber does not flicker. And you hit it once sometimes, like look, wait.
Yeah, it's when it wants to do it, but like right here is a good place. Look, right there is a perfect place.
You see, you touch it once, and look how many times it flickers. Then we have this one, which we will, hold on. Actually, this is brighter. This is way brighter than this one, hands down. We really look at it, this one's like a brighter blue, this is like a muted blue. But you hit this one.
Plus your reaction time on that one.
This doesn't flicker. This actually...
The slightest movement and you get your sound.
You have sound when you just move it around. This one has a very slow reaction. And the flickering of the lightsaber is totally cheap. Like this is what Disney sells. Like this actual blade is what Disney sells for kids, are like $30. That you tap and it does that. That's what they sell. This is basically what it is. It's that cheap Disney blade.
It's cheap. It's much cheaper mechanism.
The blade itself is like $30. This obviously is higher quality because, as you see, it doesn't.
You really feel this one like vibrate a lot too when it. Because even when it's locked in, the sword is never actually that tight.
Yeah, no. It's... I mean, you're paying $149 for this one. this actually retails at Disney for $179.
So the
The
difference
actual
ain't that
retail
much.
price at stores is $150. So I don't know why Disney actually bumps the price on the Black Series.
And I mean, granted, like we said, I mean, this one has the extras that, like, you can actually take off the blade and cosplay with just the hilt by itself, or just display it as a hilt. It comes with a base to put up the hilt, a base to stand it up fully like this, which looks really nice. So it gives you some extras, but then they just really got cheap on other things.
Yes. So I'm gonna turn the light back on.
I'll turn you off.
So basically, those are the cons of this saber. Those are the cons, 100%. Those are the cons. Not only that, but if you're picky about the smoothness of the metal on the blade, the metal on this hilt is way more smoother. You don't actually see.
It's a different finish.
Yeah, it's a different
It's a different
finish.
finish.
This one's a smooth finish. This one's not as smooth. So if you're someone who likes to have a smooth blade, then you'll go for the Black
Yeah,
Series.
that's definitely an aesthetic thing.
I mean,
but
I think you guys can see it.
you
Like,
can almost
you see?
lower a little.
And this
compare
one is like not as.
Yeah, this has like a more rough finish to it,
Yeah.
which I don't mind. It's like I said, that's just an aesthetic thing. I don't think that takes away from the quality of it at all. It's just a totally different aesthetic to the metal. But it's your biggest problem is this.
So basically, if you're in for cosplay and props, then this saber, the hilt is decent because you can actually, like I said before, you can take the blade apart and use the hilt for cosplay. But if you have just the saber for display, unfortunately, the Black Series do not have a removable blade.
This is your biggest selling point,
Yeah.
I would say, for this.
That's your biggest selling point because the blade is $30. And yeah, the blade is $30. They sell those for kids at Disney.
Which is nice. If you want to hang around with it, especially if you're cosplaying and stuff, it's very authentic looking. But we have the peanut gallery back there doing I don't know what. Don't mind them.
So when it comes to quality, this is the high end, the Black Series, and this is the step below that. If you guys just want to have it as like decoration or for, just to have it like I do just for display, or I use it for props too. Obviously I can't remove the blade, but I use it for props to walk around with a saber. I would definitely go with the Black Series. If you want to have this as a prop to remove the blade and have the hilt, then this one is decent. I mean, $150, you're basically paying $100 maybe? Not even, $120.
Yeah, for basically.
You're paying $120 for just the hilt. And $30 for
Which
the
is very
blade.
pretty, but without the blade does absolutely nothing. So you could probably buy a prop one made out of metal from somebody who makes cosplay things for a lot less than that.
Right, so when it comes to, it's basically your decision what you guys want to do. Me personally, I like the Black Series better. I will probably only use this just for the hilt.
Yeah, to hang out with just the hilt.
The blade, not my thing. So basically that's going to end the review.
Yeah, that's our
section
little
of
revised
this
review
part, because I wanted to make sure that when you guys go out there and purchase the saber, you guys know what you're buying, because it's $150. So if you want to spend $150,
we got flying porgs.
Spend it on the Black Series and make sure like you can't get them at Disney Store for $150. They're $179. Just get them at like Target for $150, Toys R Us for $150. So we have with that being said, which again I'm not going to edit this video whatsoever. It's gonna go live.
That's how you're seeing it.
Just how you're seeing it. Just because I think it has a more natural feeling, and I prefer that than such like edited videos. So Paul Dameron back there is playing with a lightsaber. Okay, so we have a really quick announcement before I wrap up this video and post it for you guys. We have like big plans in the next couple of weeks.
We
have a plan. We have a plan.
We do have a plan. We mentioned some stuff to you guys last week. We mentioned a possible podcast. We decided to go a little possibly even bigger with our aspirations, which hopefully we don't choke on them. Anyway.
Hopefully, hopefully not.
Lose our heads
Even though
here.
I wouldn't mind choking on those. Just saying.
But yeah, we're thinking more of like an internet show.
An internet show.
So yeah, feel free to hit us back with some suggestions,
Feedback.
some feedback, what you think you want to see. We have some ideas. We have a name already for the show. We will be announcing a lot more things hopefully within the next week or two. We want to do it right. So
Yes.
we're going to keep on doing these videos. We're going to keep giving you guys content on a weekly basis. But we definitely have some big things planned in the next couple of weeks.
I mean, right now this is going to be my backdrop, specifically for reviews and stuff like that, and maybe talks on comic books, and toys, and whatever merchandise, even for like Star Wars news.
I'm sorry, I'm being violated by a lightsaber here.
It's so strange.
It's a little awkward.
So yeah, we have a lot of things in the works, things that we want to do, we plan on doing. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, you like and you comment, and make sure to leave your suggestions because it's very important, because we want to post what you want to see, what you like, what you want us to be doing for you. So make sure to subscribe and comment, give your feedback. We would really appreciate it. So
follow us, leave
yes,
feedback.
follow me on Instagram,
Let us know what you think.
Suzee_Fett, F-E-T-T. I think a lot of you know that. And he is that Agent 7. That Agent 7, just as it is. So make sure you add us and keep up with us on social media. I have a Facebook, Suzee.Fett. So you can add me on there. Instagram is basically where I put the most information, the most everything. It's on my Instagram.
That's the best place to get info, both of us, yeah.
We are going to post a full review on the droids. We have BB-9E, we have R2, and we have BB-8. So that will be probably next week. So make sure you keep an eye on that. Other than that, we're going to wrap up this video. May the dark side be with you, right?
Ow! I just got whacked.
May the dark side be with you.
And
And
that's it. See you guys next time. Cheers.